Right. Okay. Bow in.
Yes, sir. Bow to head instructor.
Bow to beginner level students and everybody at home. All right. So, this is exciting for me too because I've been teaching a lot of this class with nobody here, and it makes it kind of difficult. It's also going to help a lot of people at home because a lot of times what I do is I rely on feedback from my students. Like a lot of the instructors here, they do not have a game plan when they come to class. What they do is they teach to the class. They're teaching to the individuals that are in the class because they're the people that are there. They're the people that are showing up. Those are the people that need the instruction. Now that we've gone to like this online format, you're not really teaching to anybody, you're teaching to everybody. So you're trying to figure out, well, what do I need to teach that everybody's going to get? So this is going to kind of be a little bit of a hybrid of help you guys out, and hopefully whatever you guys need, something that somebody at home needs, and then I may kind of like deviate from that just a little bit to kind of help the people at home as well. Okay, so let's begin our warm up.
Sir.
75 jumping jacks.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push-up position.
Yes, sir.
All right. First set of 10 push-ups.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1,
1,
sir.
sir.
2,
2,
sir.
sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7,
sir.
8,
sir.
9, sir.
10, sir.
Rest kneeling.
Sir.
How hard was that?
It's a little harder with this one.
Okay. So I'm just gonna say right now, if at any point you need to take a break while we're doing jumping jacks or anything, please do not pass out in class.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I forgot to tell you guys, when I'm telling the younger kids earlier, I said, hey, anytime during class, just pointing at your mask. It's a small class today, so you can just say something. And then that you can say, okay, yeah, just go to the back and just take your breaths that you need to.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and we're still figuring this out, so.
The other thing is, there may be times where I'm a little louder than normal, where I'll project. That's because I don't have a microphone on. We're relying on the microphone on the phone.
Well, I will tell you too, from watching these at home, that's good.
Yeah.
Because I noticed some of the instructors are a little quieter.
Yes.
It's all really hard to hear. Like I had to jack my speakers up big time.
Oh yes.
So yeah, that definitely helps.
And you'll also notice, like if you're watching at home, like anytime any instructors like they turn around,
Yeah.
everything would get quiet.
Definitely.
It's hard because it's like I'm like when it's a classroom, it's easy for me to project to a
Right.
position.
Right.
When it's the phone, I don't know who I'm projecting.
Right.
Projecting as far back as I possibly can. All right, second set.
Sir.
Begin. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10,
sir.
Rest kneeling.
Sir.
This shelter in place has not been good for me because normally I do at work I do activities with coworkers during lunch, and so now I've gotten a bit of edge here.
You got the COVID-19, huh?
Yes. Maybe more than that.
It's okay. You'll get it off.
It'll come back off.
Yeah. Well, we got summer coming up, so that's
Yeah.
usually good for weight loss.
Yeah, just need to get out there and get active again. I need to be active without other Yeah.
It's painful to struggle with that.
Yes. It's one of those things where if you can carve out that time, like for me, what I found out, for anybody at home as well, this was my trick, was I would run. What I would do is I would run half my distance in one direction. It would force me to have to run back, as opposed to like doing circles where it's like, oh, I'm tired, I'm just gonna give up. So that was a motivator for me, because it is very difficult for people to stay motivated halfway through a workout. All right, last set.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. Right on your backs.
Sir.
All right. First set of 25.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, sir.
2,
2, sir. 3, sir.
4,
4, sir. 5, sir.
6,
6, sir. 7, sir.
8,
sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir.
12,
sir. 13, sir.
14, sir.
15, sir.
16, sir.
17, sir.
18, sir.
19, sir.
20, sir.
1, sir.
2, sir.
3, sir.
4, sir.
5, sir. Rest.
Sir.
I'm assuming you guys are doing all of these warm-ups.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Definitely.
I know it's easy whenever you come to class. It's like, oh, I'm not in class. You can kind of do half of the warm-up, or just skip the warm-up and go straight to class.
I'll pull something if I don't.
Yeah.
So I don't have a choice.
Yeah, that's something that I think a lot of people don't realize as they get older, that the warm-up becomes way more important.
Yes.
All right, second set.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. Rest.
Yes, sir.
Last set.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. Sit up.
Sir.
Feet straight out in front.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes.
Sir.
1, sir.
2, sir.
3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. And one leg in.
Yes, sir.
Reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes.
Sir.
1, sir.
2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir.
5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir.
10, sir.
11, sir.
12, sir.
13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18,
sir.
19, sir. 20,
sir.
Switch legs.
Sir.
Reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes.
Sir.
1, sir.
2, sir.
3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Bottoms of the feet together.
Sir.
also I didn't realize how much senior instructor Hunter had changed his beginner warm up. Like he'll make a change every now and then. But, I think this is it's been the same warm up. Like I've been teaching this warm up for 5 years. And it was like the same warm up that had been taught to me for like previous 3 years. Like there'd been some minor changes, and then it kind of solidified to the one that I'm teaching. I think Head Instructor gets bored.
Biggest difference I noticed is he does the one quad stretch
Yeah.
where you pull your leg back.
Yeah.
And he doesn't do the bridge
No, he doesn't.
like you do.
That was Master Gohring's.
I like the bridge. It feels
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna push those knees down, our back straight, our head tail top. Bend forward, touch your nose to your toes, or so ready to go. 1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir. All right, sit up, sir. Seat at an angle, feet wide apart. So, the bridge is, that's something that's especially useful for the adult class. Less so much for the kids class, because we do a lot of bending forward in our stretches, and then we need to kind of do that counter stretch.
Sir.
All right. Hands up.
Sir.
1 sir,
2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir. Reach to one side. Sir. Reach to the other side. Yes, sir.
Reach to both sides.
Sir.
Widen your stretch if you can. Put your head to the floor as low as go. 1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir. We're gonna lift up and turn to our right.
Yes, sir.
1 sir,
2 sir, 3 sir,
4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir. Switch sides.
Sir.
1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir. All right, we're gonna go back to center. Gonna push up 1, 2, 3. We're gonna walk back. Walk hands up. 1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir. Feet straight out in front.
Sir.
Reach up, bend forward, touch your toes.
Sir.
1 sir, 2 sir,
3
3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 17 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir. All right, we're gonna go onto our backs, and we're gonna bridge up.
Sir.
And back down. Hug your knees, we're gonna rock backwards, forwards. Stand up, all right. Twist it out, do any additional stretches.
Sir.
Okay. We are on our crane unit now. So we're gonna go over crane stances. And then for the beginner class, we're gonna go over our crane breathing, our crane stances. We may not be able to get to crane blocks today. I apologize, we started a little late today. This is new, this is a new setup for the class. Then for our backslash training, we are going to do something I don't think I've ever done in this class before. And that is, we're gonna teach a section of the 108 that is not poison hands or iron body. And then Then for Master's Path, we are going to learn the Kung Fu Saber. Yes, all right. So let's get started. We're going to work on our crane breathing. So crane breathing, one of the things that this does is this helps us to increase our lung capacity. If you're wearing a mask, you're going to get quite a bit of benefit out of the hypoxic breathing that we're about to do.
Sure.
And this is something that's also going to kind of help you out with your endurance. So whenever you're training to do some sort of long distance, do you need something?
No, sir.
Okay. When you're trying to do something that's long distance, it requires a lot of endurance. This kind of helps out with that. It helps out with it without you having to do a lot more of that other strenuous exercise. Okay. I've seen a lot of people where they'll do this, they'll do their hypoxic training before they do other cardio exercise, and that just kind of helps out with getting that lung capacity up. Okay. So, further ado, let's start this. We're going to start with our attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Say tay tai.
Tay tai.
Okay. So we're going to start by bringing our hands up. All of our fingers should be together.
Sir.
Our hands should be away from our face. They shouldn't be like right up, and they shouldn't be together. They should be apart. Okay.
Yes, sir.
We're going to look to our left. We're going to come back to center. We're going to breathe in 1, and you're going to hold this as best you can. If you need to let out a little bit, if you're feeling lightheaded, that is okay. But we're going to keep holding it. We're going to breathe in 2, and then we're going to breathe 3. This last one may be difficult to get in, but now we're going to get all of it out. You need to exhale. Push everything out. Breathe in 1, 2, 3. Push. Get all of it out. Each time you inhale, you want to feel it fill up your lungs just a little bit more. 1, 2, 3. Push. Feet together. Okay. So our next move, directly after we've done that third push, is going to be our jump. This is similar to our double high. We don't really hit ourselves for this one. The hands just go behind us. They come up, and when we land, instead of our feet being together like they normally would with our double high, we're going to land in a cat stance. Okay. So it's gonna be kind of a low cat stance. We're gonna come in and we're gonna bend forward. Your left hand is gonna come up to your right shoulder. Your right hand is going to come down in kind of a bird's wing. Okay.
Sir.
Sir.
Just grab and strike. This has an application. A lot of our moves have hidden applications.
Sir.
Then we're gonna do a little hop. We're gonna push down. So flat palms, straight down. And we're gonna come up with our crane speaks. Okay.
Sir.
We're gonna go over crane speaks before we move on to our stances. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Attention stance.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Stand tall.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Say tay tai.
Tay tai.
Hands up. Look left. Back to center. Breathe in 1, 2, 3. Push. Get all of that out. 1, 2, 3. Push. 1, 2, 3. Push. We're gonna jump, down, up, feet together.
Sir.
Good. All right, I'm gonna face away. Follow along as best you can.
Sir.
Attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Say tay tai.
Tay tai.
Okay. Hands up. Look left. Back to center. 1, 2, 3. Push. 1, 2, 3. Push. 1, 2, 3. Push. Jump. Down, up. Feet together.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Good job. All right. Do we have any questions? Everybody? Okay.
No, sir.
A lot of times we'll have students go, oh, I got a question, but it's dumb. It's like, there are no dumb questions. I mean, probably the only dumb question is like, what if somebody comes at you with a gun? You know, it's like, well,
I did have a question. So
yes, sir.
this hand is more of like a grab, right?
Yeah.
But then what's the right hand?
This is a strike. This is a low
Okay.
strike.
Okay,
Okay, so that's gonna go to the groin or to the bladder.
got it.
So the kind of the idea here is that this is behind somebody's back. So you're coming up, you're jumping in, grabbing them behind the back, and then you're going into the low strike.
Got it now.
So yeah. So it, so we have a lot of those where it's kind of deceptive, like what's going on. Like you'll see that later on where we do our knee strike. Where it's like normally, yeah, you could knee somebody in the face, but then this is just holding their face in place.
Got it.
This is the same thing. We're kind of holding them in place while you do the strike. Does that answer your question?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So the question was, what does this hand do, and then what does the other hand do in this particular strike? So the left hand is coming up, is doing basically it's doing a grab, and then the right hand is coming down to do a low strike. Okay? So you're holding somebody in place as you're doing a low strike. Very good question.
Sir.
No dumb questions. Any questions that you guys have, somebody at home may have the exact same question. All right, let's move on.
Sir.
Sir.
We're going to move on to our crane stances. Okay, so crane stances, most of it's basically the same thing that we learned in our tiger stances.
Sir.
It's just the hands are going to be a little bit different for a lot of these moves. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with our crane beak. So everybody's done this before, and if you're new to the class, what we're going to do is we're going to start with our thumb straight up in the air. We can do this with either hand. Wrap our fingers around our thumbs. Fingers should be straight, and we're going to point those fingers down. Okay. So then our striking surface will be your fingers. This might not be a bad exercise to do push-ups. Don't do that. That'll definitely strengthen those fingers though. But the back of the wrist is also going to be a striking surface. Okay.
Sir.
These are meant for soft targets. All right. So it's going to strike the nose. You're going to strike the eyeballs. You're going to strike the solar plexus. I absolutely would not advise anybody striking somebody else in the elbow here. You will probably shatter these little tiny bones in your wrist. Okay. But chin, solar plexus, groin area of the bladder, these are all good places to go.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. Our crane beaks.
Sir.
Okay. So let's start with our very first move in our crane stance, and that is our high crane. Okay. So our high crane, when we do the first three moves, we are going to pump our knees. That foot's gonna come back. We're gonna pump, and then foot's gonna go back. We're gonna pump, and the whole point behind crane is, I guess you consider it's the opposite of tiger. Crane, we're going for height. We're going for balance.
Sir.
Whereas tiger is meant for low stances. Kind of the history between the two is that tiger is southern form, because in the south there were a lot of big cities. It's where the seaports were, and so because they were a lot of the times you were in the city, that meant you were in a building. A lot of the buildings in China had low ceilings, and so all of your workout had to fit within that ceiling confinement. A lot of the northern kung fu was in giant open fields, so they had a lot of room to jump and do like really high stances. And so you got your northern and your southern, and kind of that yin and yang to our kung fu. Okay, so this is going to be our northern. So we learned southern legs.
Sir.
Southern legs was the tiger version, and then we have our northern legs, which is our crane version of the same thing. Okay, so what we want to do is every time we are doing this, we want to strive to get a little bit higher every time we jump. Okay.
Sir.
I apologize for everybody that's not on camera, that you're in the back of the room. You may hit the ceiling. Please kind of be mindful of the ceiling.
Okay.
Yeah, it happens.
Yes, sir.
I definitely hit the ceiling whenever I'm doing this move.
Sir.
Not this particular one, but definitely do it with the double high.
Sir.
Okay. So our first move is going to be our high crane. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have our feet together.
Sir.
We're going to bend our knees. We're going to squat. We're going to circle our hands out and up we're going to jump, and then our right foot's gonna be forward, and we're gonna strike up the back of those wrists.
Yes, sir.
Let's do this one time. Attention, stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
We're squatting, circling out, high crane.
High crane.
Good, and we're pumping those knees every time we do it. And then our next move is going to be our middle crane.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we do our middle crane, that right foot's gonna come back, we're going to pump those knees as high as we can. We're gonna circle out, and then the hands are gonna come to the side. So this is a block that is meant to stop anything. Normally when we do these, we may not be doing both hands at the same time, like if you actually have to do this, but this is a very effective block to put anything in front of us. This is our crane inside block, but we're doing it with both hands, okay?
Yes, sir.
Let's do both of those. Attention, stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
High crane.
High crane.
Okay. Middle crane.
Middle crane.
And our next one's gonna be our low crane, okay? Low crane.
Low crane.
Okay. So we should end with our right foot forward.
Yes,
And then
sir.
our hands are gonna be behind our backs with our green beak pointed up,
Sir.
all right? Okay, okay. That is all the time we have today for our basics. Yes. We started about 4 minutes late, but I'm gonna give everybody like 2 minutes to take a short break. And then when we come back, we are going to work on our crane section of our 108.
Yes,
right?
sir.
Let us bow out.
Sir. Bow to head instructor.
Bow to beginner level students, and then bow to everybody at home. Thank you very much. Basic training dismissed.